Binge Pipe, in an effort to capitalize off of 90s nostalgia, presents You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe, for funsies.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson. I'm here to read the questions out loud and judge your life choices quietly. You're playing by yourself, so you can relax. Nobody will know what happens except me and you and whoever I tell, and also whoever you tell. Okay, let's see what happens.
Time for question one.
Let's start with, I say a little prayer for you. Okay, just go with me on this one. If you were the well-meaning parent of a Gothic cathedral, what would they most likely yell at you? Oh, I can't stanchion you! I don't give a flying buttress! Get out of my modest parlor! Or F your domes! Okay, let's take a look. Gothic architecture is characterized by rib vaults and flying buttresses, which help support cavernous spaces with high ceilings, like the Notre Dame Cathedral. And you really shouldn't let a cathedral talk to you that way.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Let's try the mysteries of language, bro. What would be an example of semantic satiation using the word CrossFit? Being unable to remember the word CrossFit, substituting CrossFit for every word in your vocabulary, losing the ability to learn new words other than CrossFit, or saying CrossFit so many times it loses all meaning. And how'd we do? Semantic satiation means saying a word so many times your brain no longer recognizes it. Which is the long way of saying, we get it, you do CrossFit. Can we talk about something else for once?
Why don't we do it with three?
Next up, K for country, and D for this or that. I'm gonna list off 7 things, and for each I want you to tell me if it's the name of a Korean pop music group, or a micronation. You know, little groups that claim they're a country but no one else thinks they are. Yeah, one of those. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between K-pop or a micronation. Ready? Good. Boys Republic. Doveland. Bye Bye Sea. Kingdom of Viper. Goat Island and Three Sisters. Urban Zacapa. Republic of Fredonia. You did it! Kind of. Okay, let's move along.
You're my question for forevermore. I love you. My question for.
And now, Despicable Ennui. Say I wanted to buy a Minion costume for my nephew. What exactly would I need? Yellow body paint, blue overalls, and black shoes. Yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, and goggles. Yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, goggles, and black gloves. Or yellow body paint, blue overalls, black shoes, goggles, black gloves, and a white handkerchief. Hope you like what you picked. Each one of the Minions is yellow, wears a pair of blue overalls, black shoes, metal goggles, and black gloves. So that is what I would need to complete my nephew's Minions costume. This one's known as Humongous Father, Let Us Stop for Midday Meal. Imagine a family of giants is ambling across the earth and they want to stop for a picnic. What would be a nice, flat, dry place to lay their picnic blanket? A delta, an arete, a flat iron, or a mesa? I love this part. A mesa is an elevated section of land with a flat top surrounded by steep cliffs. This is the classic definition of a nuclear family. A family turned into giant freaks by radiation. That's the end of round 1. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2. Okay, off we go.
6 trombones is not a parade.
Here we have Charles Dickens. How would you expect a DuckTales of Two Cities to end? Louis gets beheaded pretending to be Dewey, Huey gets shot in the June Rebellion, Scrooge gets hanged for stealing a loaf of bread, or Launchpad gets trapped in an iron mask. Let's see how that shook out. The Charles Dickens classic A Tale of Two Cities ends with the hero switching places with someone he looks like at the guillotine.
Hey, question.
We'd like to offer you a chance to gain some content while also losing some other content. Would you like a question about mom or a question about dad? Select your selection. And now we'll fulfill our promise and deliver your content.
Las payas se moquent de moi. Set.
Try this on for size. A question about mom. Whose theme song describes them as a bad mother? Murphy Brown, Ally McBeal, Roseanne. Okay, what'd you pick? A lyric in the theme to this film describes this cat Shaft as a bad mother. If you found this question misleading, I'm sorry. I was just talking about Shaft.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Why not try Not Privates in Your Area? What's the highest star rating a United States general can receive on Yelp? A 3-star, 4-star general, a 4-star, 4-star general, a 5-star, 4-star general, or a 6-star, 4-star general? So what'd you pick? The correct answer is Yelp reviews go as high as 5 stars. Now go back to Yelp to find a 5-star General Tso's chicken. Here's one for you. Ghosted. Reading which of these answers will not cause a supernatural entity to appear in my recording studio? Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. Samara, Samara, Samara. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Okay, let's take a look. In the Ring franchise, Samara is summoned by watching a videotape, not by saying her name. Oh great! Now this recording booth is haunted by more than just memories of the horrible punchlines I've had to read.
Sabes que es lindo, 10 perritos.
Next, Ghosted also works as a category title for this question. Yeah, look, these 3 ghosts are still here, and I'm worried they'll try to teach me the true meaning of Christmas unless we find some other way to pass the time. What terrifyingly titled theatrical production could 3 ghosts and myself perform because it traditionally calls for a 4-person cast? Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, Death of a Salesman, The Phantom of the Opera, or Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead? And how'd we do? Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf features just 4 characters. Bloody Mary's Martha is pretty good, but Beetlejuice's Nick just dies on stage. It's time. Oh, I'm sorry, I was hosting the game. How stupid of me. Here's your clue. Let's hang out. Hopefully you know who hangs out at these famous bars and restaurants. Good luck. That's the game! Congrats on the win! Although, I like to think I'm the real winner for spending the entire game alone with you and not ripping my eyelids off. I don't want to give you a big head, but you might be ready to play a game with actual humans. Then again,
You don't know Jack!
Bears versus more bears. We hired too many bears and not enough other types of animals.
I've made a lot of money in my life, and I've made it all in the last 24 hours. I can show you how.
First, we made a show about cows. Then, we made a show for cows. Now, a show about cows? For cows? No way. You don't deserve it.
I've just fallen down the stairs, but I feel great.